Testing, testing. Audio check. Testing, testing. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Audio check. Testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Audio 1, 2, 3. Welcome to Nischwitz Stadium on the campus of Wright State University here in Dayton, Ohio. It's the Horizon League tournament. It's the NKU Norse and the Milwaukee Panthers here in the opening round. NKU finished as the 3 seed with a 12-12 conference record. Milwaukee 14-10 in Horizon League play, the 2 seed in this tournament. NKU, the road team this afternoon, they will bat first with the lineup of Pierce Bowerly leading it off, the Horizon League Player of the Year, newly crowned Horizon League Player of the Year, Jake Pollock batting 2, Josh Williams batting 3rd and right, Marcus Harrison batting 4th at second base, Ethan Thomas batting 5th at first, Mark Nowak in center field and batting 6th, Landon Springmeyer, the DH, batting 7th, Jackson Wang back in the lineup for the Norse, coming back just at the right time for NKU. He's in left batting 8th, and Alex Brazier, the shortstop, hitting 9th. It's EJ Miramontes on the bump for the Norse this afternoon. All Horizon League second team member, EJ Miramontes. The Norse will have to contend with Eric Imke, the starter this afternoon for the Milwaukee Panthers. Imke having a very, very good year. It's his 13th start, 4.86 ERA, 63 innings, only 41 strikeouts, so he's not a big, overpowering guy that's going to strike you out. He was only walked 18, though. Pitches to contact, gets quick outs, goes deep into ball games. It's been an NKU offense that's been hard to contain on the year, a potent offensive attack. Thank you so much for joining us. I guess it's this morning, not yet this afternoon. Scheduled for an 11 a.m. first pitch, running a little late to begin. I'm Ben Burdette. Thank you so much for joining us. It's a double elimination tournament here at the Horizon League tournament. If the Norse win, they will play again tomorrow. If they lose, they will play tonight at 7 p.m., and we'll have that game for you again here on the Northerner. Hopefully we don't get there. It's all about right here and right now. It's NKU and Milwaukee. Pierce Bowerly digs in to begin the night. Eric Imke, the right-hander for Milwaukee. Atop the rubber. Bowerly ready. The players ready. Well, Bowerly calls time. Do we have a pitch comm problem already? Before a pitch has been thrown, we have a pitch comm problem. It's the catcher Spence that did not have a working pitch comm. All right, now we're ready to go. Bowerly back in the box. Eric Imke comes set and delivers the first pitch of the Horizon League tournament. Bowerly takes it for a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1, and we are underway. Bowerly's been getting on at a high rate this year. Horizon League first team for Bowerly. The best third baseman in the conference, the 0-1. Bowerly swings, hits it the other way. That's a base hit right through the right side. Bowerly starts it off with an opposite field single.
Batting for the North. Please catcher number 27, Jake Pollock.
And here comes Jake Pollock, the Horizon League Player of the Year. "14 homers for Pollock on the year." First pitch to him. Takes a strike. .341 average. 14 homers, 51 RBI, and OPS of 1131. He's been getting on an extremely high rate, walks a ton. 0-1. He swings, hits it on the ground to short. Backhanded in the hole. Going to be a tough play across the diamond in time. What a play to retire Pollock. That's Christian Holmes for Milwaukee with the backhand deep in the hole and the long throw to retire the Horizon League Player of the Year. That is a wonderful play. And there's one down here in the first. Bowerly moves up to second. And now it's Josh Williams, who has been absolutely on a tear as of recently. Williams actually ended the season with the team lead in hits, beat out both Pollock and Harrison. Williams, 333 hitter. Big power in that bat. Takes a ball outside from Imke. OPS above 1,000 for Williams. 11 homers, 49 RBIs, just 2 behind Pollock. Imke home with the 0-1. Takes it outside. Williams ahead 2-0. It's a big yard here at Nischwitz Stadium at Wright State. Much larger than NKU's home stadium. 400 feet to center field, 330 down the lines, and 377 to the gaps. 2-0. Takes high. It's a fastball missed by Imke. It's 3-0 on Josh Williams. Got Marcus Harrison on deck for NKU. It's a very chilly day here in mid to late May. Uncharacteristically chilly. 3-0 pitch to Williams. He takes a strike. Here's a slight breeze blowing towards right. Let's see how balls in flight act here this morning. 3-1 to Williams. He takes it outside, ball 4. It's a 5-pitch walk to Josh Williams. The Norse have 2 on with 1 out here for Marcus Harrison. The second baseman, 335 hitter on the year, an OPS over 900. 45 RBIs for Harrison. This top 5 for NKU. I mean, this lineup is a very, very good lineup, but the top 5 is about as good as you'll find anywhere. First pitch to Harrison. He swings and misses. Big cut on a fastball there from Imke. Oh, 1 to Harrison. He swings, fouls it away. Right side, out of play. Imke jumps ahead 0-2 here on Harrison. Bowerly leading off second. Williams leading off of first. The 0-2. Fastball outside. Calm take from Harrison. One, two. Swing and a miss. Marcus Harrison strikes out swinging on another pitch away from Imke. There's now 2 down here in the first for Ethan Thomas. Thomas, 6'6" graduate student from Hawaii. Possesses all kinds of power in that bat. He's a graduate of the University of Utah. First pitch to him. Swings, hits it up the middle. That's going to get through, a base hit. Bowerly hits third, gets the wave home. Throw goes to third. Bowerly scores. Throw to second, and Thomas is safe as the ball was dropped. Run scores on an RBI single for Ethan Thomas. He goes up to second on the throw. It's 1-0 NKU with runners on second and third. Big clutch hit for Ethan Thomas here early in this ball game, but 2 out hitting gets the Norse on the board. It'll bring up Mark Nowak. with 2 in scoring position. First one, swing and a miss. Nowak, a local product from Florence, Kentucky, went to Cooper High School. Having a good sophomore season, 22 stolen bases. Got that average up to 284. 0-1. Takes a strike from Imke. Bottom of the first here from Nischwitz Stadium. E.J. Miramontes to the bump for NKU. His team leading 14th start's got a 5.4 ERA, 56 innings, 45 strikeouts. Start off the outing today against Grant Ross, the third baseman for Milwaukee. This is a Milwaukee team that runs a lot, more than anybody else in the conference. First pitch from Miramontes is down and in, ball 1. Heavy overshift on the infield. Marcus Harrison plays about as far over as you'll see a shortstop play here on Ross. 1-0 from Miramontes is taken for a strike. Grant Ross, 270 batter on the year. OPS of 827. 1-1 from Miramontes. Is hit in the air to right. Williams out there chasing back, looking up, and it's going to go. A leadoff home run for Grant Ross. To the opposite field, went down and got it, and that ball jumped out of here. It's the 5th of the year for Ross. And what a time for it. Milwaukee gets the run back on the first batter. Oh, we were wondering how the ball would fly here in this bigger yard. The wind is whipping out to right. That ball flew out of here. Miramontes comes back with a first pitch strike to Charlie Marion, the best hitter on this Milwaukee team. 308 hitter, 964 OPS. 0-1 misses up and in. 11 homers, 50 RBIs for Marion. Second in the conference in RBIs. 1-1 from Miramontes. Breaking ball misses off the outside corner. So lefty-lefty matchup here. Marion, a left-handed batter. Recently named Horizon League Batter of the Week. Marion. 2-1 for Miramontes. Inside on the fastball. Misses the plate. 3-1 the count. Three-one to Marion. Fastball hit hard to right again. Hooking down the line, it's going to be foul. That's another one that had home run distance. Just hooked foul at the last second. It's an absolute rocket off of Marion's bat, but it's just a long strike. The count is full 3-2. Payoff pitch from E.J. Miramontes. His swung fouled straight back out of play. Miramontes, a guy that pitches to contact, lets the defense help him out. It's greeted rudely with a leadoff home run. Another hard hit ball off the bat of Marion that went foul. Another 3-2 on the way. Breaking ball, that's popped up. On the infield, Thomas in foul territory makes the catch for out number one. Long at bat, Miramontes battles back to retire Marion and get the first out here, the first. Here comes Dylan O'Connell. I might have said Marion's the best hitter on the team. No, it's Dylan O'Connell, and he has had an unbelievable year. He's batting .344, OPS up over 1,000. 8 homers, 39 RBIs, but once this kid gets on base, it is unbelievable. 40 stolen bases this year for O'Connell. First pitch to him. It is a strike on the inside corner. You got to think the number one thing on the scouting report, you want to get everyone out, but if there's one guy on this team that you want to pitch extra carefully, that would be Dylan O'Connell. 0-1 in the dirt, 1-1. He has 40 stolen bases and 43 attempts. Only been thrown out 3 times. This Milwaukee team has 121 stolen bases through 53 games. 1-1. Fastball strike at the knees from Miramontes. It's really only O'Connell they have only 3 guys in double digits for steals. O'Connell has 40. 1-2 in the dirt. 2-2. Two-two pitch from E.J. Miramontes is foul right side. A lot of foul territory here at Wright State. That one does get out of play, but from the first base bag to the first base dugout, that's I'm not great at guesstimating, but maybe 60 feet or so. It's a long way. Another 2-2 from EJ. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. And Dylan O'Connell's out number 2. Big strikeout for EJ.
For 27. Good one.
Here's Dominic Kibler now against Miramontes. First pitch, fastball on the outside corner for a strike. Kibler, the DH this afternoon. .330 hitter. 1,064 OPS. 58 RBIs for Kibler. Big-time run producer for this Milwaukee team. Takes a strike on the inside corner. Miramontes jumps out ahead. 0-2. So another lefty here. Miramontes 1 pitch away from getting out of the first. The 0-2. is hit deep in the air to left. Dying, though, and making the catch is Jackson Wang to retire the side. That ball looked like it was hit pretty well off the bat. It went nowhere. Wang puts it away and retires the side. Leadoff home run for Grant Ross has tied the game at 1 apiece. We head to the second inning. All knotted up. Back after this. Top of the second inning here at Nischwitz. 7, 8, 9 for NKU to begin the second against Eric Imke. It'll be Landon Springmeyer, Jackson Wang, and Alex Brazier. Digging in now, Springmeyer. First pitch to him is a strike. Breaking ball in the outside corner from Imke. Springmeyer, 276 batter. Hits for power, though, as an OPS of 938. 20 extra base hits on the year for Springmeyer, and he lines one up the middle. That's a base hit. Second straight inning, or both innings, I should say, NKU has led it off with a base hit. Springmeyer sets the table for Jackson Wang. Back in the lineup after missing quite a bit of time with an injury. Wang 352 on the year. It's only his 25th game he's played this year. This is NKU's 54th team game. First pitch to Wang. Misses off the outside corner. Wang, one of those interesting players who throws left-handed, but bats right-handed. You see a lot of times, a right-handed thrower, left-handed batter, but you do not as often see the lefty thrower, right-handed batter. 1-0 to Wang. Hit and run. Grounded back to the pitcher, Imke. He underhand shovels to first to retire Wang. Springmeyer was running on the pitch. He's up to second base. So one down, runner on second for Alex Brazier. Alex Brazier, another guy, average a little bit slight at 254, but possesses power in that bat, has a high slugging percentage. Slugs 451 on the year. It's third on the team, fourth on the team, I should say. He's got 9 homers, 48 RBIs. First pitch. He hits it hard to right. Back and off the wall, off the base of the wall. Brazier will stop. Throw home will not be made. Springmeyer scores, and NKU takes a 2-1 lead. That ball, another hard hit ball off the base of the wall that just continued to carry. Brazier's held to a very long single as it clangs off the wall. Springmeyer got a late jump on that ball. I had to make sure it wasn't caught. And there was probably a play at the plate. but the right fielder, Marion, threw it to second base, and Springmeyer was able to sprint home and score. That'll turn it over to the top of the order. Pierce Bowerly, first pitch to Pierce, is called a strike on the inside corner. Bowerly singled his first time up. That was through the unoccupied right side of the infield. Still unoccupied, especially now with Brazier being held on. 0-1. Bowerly hits it off of his hands, and it'll carry out to the center fielder, who will make the catch for out number 2. That one just got it right off the handle and handled out there by O'Connell for out number 2. So here comes Jake Pollock. He grounded out his first time up on a beautiful play by the shortstop Holmes, the player of the year in the Horizon League. First pitch, Brazier goes, pitches a ball, throw down is on the shortstop side of the bag, and Brazier dives in safely with a stolen base. It's only the 4th of the year for Brazier, only the 5th attempt for Alex Brazier. The pitch was actually called a strike. So it's 0-1 on Pollock, but now with the runner in scoring position, Brazier. Emke comes set. Delivers the 0-1 to Pollock. Big swing and a miss from Pollock. A little bit of a homecoming this afternoon for Jake Pollock, the Centerville, Ohio native. We're technically here in Fairborn, another Dayton metro city. Emke ahead 0-2 on Pollock. That's up and in, our fastball. Pollock takes, it's 1-2. Brazier hops a lead, 1-2 to Pollock. Is down. Another good take from Jake. That wind continuing to whip towards right field. 2-2 pitch on the way to Jake Pollock. He swings, hits it in the air to center. Driving back O'Connell, he seems to have it read. In the gap, he's over to make the catch. And the side is retired. O'Connell tracking it down with that great speed for the 3rd out of the inning, but the Norse respond again with another run. An RBI single from Alex Brazier off the wall brings home Landon Springmeyer, and the Norse back in front as we head to the bottom of the 2nd here on the Northerner.
Number 20, Brandon 4th.
Bottom two here at Nischwitz Stadium on the campus of Wright State University at the Horizon League tournament. Braden Thorne leads it off against EJ Miramontes. The lefty Miramontes delivers a fastball off the inside corner to the right-handed hitting Horn. It's 1-0. Horn 309 batter. Hit in the air to center. Nowak over towards the right center gap, has it read. Puts it away for out number one. Another soft fly ball induced by EJ Miramontes. We'll bring up John Hadley, the sixth. Lefty again. First pitch is a fastball up and in. Surprised by the amount of lefties in this Milwaukee lineup. Hadley, a 280 batter, 7 homers, 21 RBIs, 517 slugging. 1-0 misses down. It's 2-0 here on Hadley. Two-0 for Miramontes. A breaking ball that's called down, I guess. Counts 3-0 now to Hadley. 3-0. Fastball misses off the outside corner. It's a 4-pitch walk to John Hadley to begin the second.
Milwaukee. Second baseman number 3, Tate Schmidt.
Here's Tate Schmidt, the 7-hole batter for Milwaukee. Another lefty here against Miramontes. First pitch, breaking ball way out in front with Schmidt. Just waving at that ball. 0-1. A 1 from Miramontes. Changeup, it looked like that time, fading down and in for a ball. 1-1. One to Tate Schmidt is another breaking ball that he's way out in front of again. I think that might have even been a changeup that time. Just Schmidt geared up for the heat and getting anything but so far. Pickoff back to first. Checking on Hadley. It's a team that runs a lot in Milwaukee, as we've mentioned. Only 8 stolen base attempts for Hadley this year. He's only been thrown out once. 1-2 pitch to Schmidt. Swing and a miss. Another changeup from Miramontes, and Schmidt looked lost that at bat. Timing all messed up. Miramontes gets a big out number 2. And Christian Holmes now. Seen him make a wonderful play at shortstop. Now digs in for his first at-bat of the afternoon. Keep saying afternoon. It is not yet 12 here in Dayton. First pitch is a ball. Holmes hitting just 191 this year. Has played in 50 of the team's 53 games. He's an excellent defender, as we've seen. Still trying to get it going with the bats. the junior from Crete, Illinois. 1-0 is down in the dirt. Good block by Pollock. Kept that in front. Mentioned a lot of foul territory. There's a lot of room behind home plate. It's a long way to that backstop back there. And for a team like Milwaukee, you almost wonder if they could take an extra base on a wild pitch if you get the right guy. 2-0, quick pickoff look. Hadley back in there standing. Two to Holmes. He hits it in the air, pops it up. Right field side. Williams going a long way for it and catches it in fair territory to retire the side. Miramontes hangs a 0 in the second, and NKU maintains the lead. It's 2-1 as we head to the third here on the Northerner. Top of the third here at the Horizon League tournament at Wright State University. Eric Imke on the mound for Milwaukee to contend with Josh Williams for his second at-bat. Williams walked his first time up. It'll be interesting to see Williams, the most prodigious left-handed power hitter on this NKU team, with the wind blowing out the way it is. If he can just get a ball in the air, that thing is going to jump. First pitch was a strike from Imke on a pitch down in the dirt that Williams chased, swung and missed. It's 0-1. The pitch to Williams, a fastball the outside corner at the knees, perfectly placed from Imke. Oh, 0-2 pitch to Williams. Swing and a miss. A 3-pitch strikeout of Josh Williams. And Eric Imke very quickly has one out here in the third. We'll bring up Marcus Harrison now. Cleanup hitter for NKU. First pitch misses outside. 1-0. Harrison pops it up on the infield. First baseman under it, makes the catch on the fair side for out number 2. That one just got way in on Harrison's hands, and Hadley over at first base puts away the easy pop-up. Very quickly, 2 down Imke mowing right through the 3 and 4 batters in this order. Here's Ethan Thomas. RBI single his first time up. First pitch to him. Misses in the dirt. Thomas, another guy with prodigious power. Holds the bat very high. 1-0. He swings, hits it the other way through the pole on the right side for a base hit. Got a pitch away. He just went with it. Hit it very hard into right field. 2-out base runner for the Norse is Ethan Thomas, and Mark Nowak now stands in to hit. First pitch to Nowak. He swings, hits it in the air to center, popped up. O'Connell gives way to the right fielder, Marion, who puts it away for out number 3. 2-out single by Ethan Thomas. The Norse strand him at first. 2 runs on 5 hits for NKU so far. They head to the bottom of the third. EJ Miramontes back to the mound with the lead. We're back after this. Nine, 1-2 in the Milwaukee order. Here in the third against EJ Miramontes. We'll start with the catcher, Joey Spence. 222 batter. Another left-handed hitter here for Milwaukee. Brazier checks his card, makes his way to the other side of the diamond, then heads right back. Weird. First pitch to Spence. Breaking ball misses inside. Brazier had initially gone to the second base side of the second base bag for an overshift and then went right back. So pretty straight up on the infield here against Spence. 1-0. Fastball on the outside corner at the knees, perfectly placed. It's 1-1. One is chopped foul first base side. Spence was out in front of a changeup. 1-2 pitch to from Miramontes is hit in the air to left. Wang over toward the line, has to pick up speed and makes the catch right on the line. That ball was doing some tricks in the air, and Wang, who looked to be under it, had to hit the afterburners all of a sudden to get to that ball, and he makes the catch right on top of the foul line for out number 1. Back to the top of the order with the only hit for Milwaukee the first time through the order. A leadoff home run for Grant Ross. He stands in, takes ball 1 from EJ Miramontes. 3 infielders on the left side here against Ross. 1-0. They shift him to pull on the infield, but the home run he hit in the first inning went deep to right, just in front of the scoreboard out there. Two-oh pitch. Another miss from Miramontes on a changeup, it looked like. Three-oh. There's a fastball outside, so very careful against Ross here in his second at-bat. It's a 4-pitch walk.
How about a couple walk right there?
To bring up Charlie Marion. Let's see what happens here. Grant Ross, second on the team in stolen bases. He has 15. It's a team that runs a ton, and we'll see what Grant's doing here. First pitch to Marion. Breaking ball in the outside corner for a strike. Quick pickoff. Back in there with a dive is Ross. A 1 to Marion. Swing and a miss. Changeup way out in front. Miramontes doing a great job on that changeup here so far. Looks just like a fastball. Just never quite gets there. Falls off the table. Big speed difference, too, from his fastball. Out ahead of Marion, 0-2. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Charlie Marion down on 3 pitches. And Miramontes, another clutch strikeout for the second out here in the third. Here's Dylan O'Connell now. Most well-rounded bat in this order. First pitch to him is down and in, a miss. One 0. Another one down in the dirt. 2-0 the count. Two 0. Down in the dirt, nearly hit him on the foot. So Miramontes goes 3-0 here on O'Connell. It's a Milwaukee team that started the year 2-14, as so many Horizon League teams do. Played a very heavy SEC schedule to begin the year, all on the road. Played well in conference play, 14-10, earned the 2 seed. 3-0 to O'Connell is a strike. 3-1 to O'Connell. Runner goes. It was a ball four, though, to walk to Dylan O'Connell. Now, O'Connell not the lead runner here. So I guess that's a silver lining. O'Connell can't steal. However, I guess the double steal could be in play. Morse will have to look for that. First jam that Miramontes has been in today. Still 2 outs in the inning. But this is Dominic Kibler now, who a big-time power bat here for Milwaukee. Miramontes has the advantage with it being lefty on lefty. First pitch to Kibler. He has caught a strike at the bottom of the zone. Miramontes will take that. So 2 walks in the inning for EJ. Normally a very stingy, command-based pitcher. Kibler called his timeout. Back in now for the 0-1. He swings, hits it on the ground. Foul, first base. Down the line it goes, but on the outside of the bag. Miramontes jumps ahead 0-2 here. Oh, 2 to Kibler. Oh, hit him in the helmet. Oh, man. Fastball up and in. And it hits him in the head. That ball ricocheted all the way back to the screen. And if you're wondering about Kibler, he immediately screamed towards his dugout to hype them up, almost as if he was, you know, more happy about getting hit in the head than doing anything else. So Kibler couldn't be happier. That'll load the bases now. So after Miramontes jumped ahead 0-2, just lost the release point on a fastball, missed it way up and away, or up and in, arm side, hit Kibler in the helmet, and this is becoming a little bit of a problem here for NKU here in the third. Braden Horn due up. Mound visit for Miramontes. Pollock now makes his way back behind home plate. First pitch to Braden Horn. He is caught a strike, 0-1. A 1 to Horn is down and in. Good block by Pollock. 1-1. One pitch. Changeup floating in there for a strike. Completely locked up Horn. He just watched it into the glove of Pollock. It's 1-2. 1-2 for Miramontes. Swing and a miss. Horn strikes out, and Miramontes gets out of it. 2 walks and a hit batter to load the bases, but EJ pitches his way out of it, hangs a 0 in the third, and NKU retains their 2-1 lead. We head to the fourth here on the Northerner.
Kentucky designated hitter number 36, Landon Springmeyer.
7, 8, 9 here in the fourth for NKU. It'll start with Landon Springmeyer. Another pitch com problem. Wow. Second time here in 3 innings that Joey Spence has had a problem with pitch com. I got to run him in one from the bullpen, it looks like. Looks like they ran out of pitch comms. The shortstop Holmes had to give his pitch comm to Spence, who obviously needs it much more. But another delay here. I mean, the lengths we go to prevent sign stealing. I mean, pitch comm has been good for pace of play. But, I mean, when it malfunctions, it's been pretty annoying, to be honest. Springmeyer ready to step in, but a lengthy delay here. Here we go. Springmeyer into the box. The issue resolved. Thank goodness. First pitch from Imke to Springmeyer is a strike. Springmeyer lined a base hit up the middle his first time up in the second inning to lead off the second. Here he is leading off the fourth. 0-1. Swings, fouls it away right side of the play. Go-to pitch from Imke is a fastball pulled down and away. It's 1-2. 1-2. Popped up by Springmeyer. Chasing after it, the catcher, and it's going to land out of play. Bouncing off the concourse back there. A nice stadium here at Wright State, Nischwitz Stadium, opened in 2000. Have about 5 rows of seats that span all the way down the first and third base lines. Capacity about 1,000 here. 1-2 is down in the dirt. Good take from Springmeyer. Two-two now from Imke. Springmeyer swings, turns on it, hits it a long way, foul. Out of play. Another 2-2 pitch from Imke. Springmeyer pops it up. Left side, shortstop Holmes is under it. He puts it away for out number one.
Now batting for Northern Kentucky.
Sorry for the technical problem there. Landon Springmeyer popped out to the shortstop Holmes on a 2-2 pitch for out number one here in the fourth. It'll bring up Jackson Wang. Wang grounded out softly to the pitcher Imke his first time up. First pitch to him is a strike. Lower quadrant of the zone. A 1. Wang swings, gets jammed, just a little line drive to second base. That's caught for out number two. Another one just right off of his fists, handled by Schmidt at second base to retire Wang for the second out.
Short. 15-hour spray here.
Alex Brazier digs in. Drove in his 49th run of the year his first time up with a long RBI single that actually hit the wall out in right field. The wind carried the ball all the way out there. First pitch. Fastball in the outside corner for a strike. A 1. Down in the dirt. Brazier takes 1-1. One. Brazier locked up a little bit. Looked like an off-speed pitch there from Imke. Hits the inside corner for a strike. One-two pitch. Swung fouled straight back by Brazier into the netting. Stays alive. It's 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch to Alex Brazier. He swings and misses on a high fastball from Imke. And the Norse are down 1-2-3 in the fourth. After the Norse scored in each of the first two innings, Eric Imke hangs 2 straight zeros. But EJ Miramontes has hung 2 straight zeros as well. He's going for a third straight as he heads out to the mound in the bottom of the fourth, with NKU holding on to a 2-1 lead. It's a low-scoring affair so far, not quite what we expected. Two potent offenses and two pitching staffs that have struggled with run prevention. We head to the bottom of the fourth. 6, 7, and 8 in the Milwaukee order to face EJ Miramontes here in the fourth. It's John Hadley, the sixth, taking a ball from Miramontes down. It's 1-0. 1-0. Breaking ball, slow one. A beauty curls in there for a strike, 1-1. One hit in the air to center. Nowak into the gap, tracking it, under it, and makes the catch. It's another one that got up on the handle of a Milwaukee hitter. Kate Schmidt now the batter. First pitch from Miramontes is a fastball that misses down. One zero. Hit in the air to right. Williams has it. A line drive hit right at him. Wasn't hit hard at all. Another one off the end of the bat, carried out to Williams. Easily was in position to make the catch, and they're quickly two down here in the fourth.
Now batting for Milwaukee, shortstop number 29, Christian Holmes.
Miramontes threw 3 2/3 here. Pitch count at 61. Delivers the first pitch to Holmes, a strike. Makes you wonder how far will Dizzy Payton let EJ go? He has been dealing. Got out of a jam to end the third. 0-1 to Holmes. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Oh, 2 to Holmes. Fastball bounces in there. It's 1-2. Miramontes homeward with the 1-2 to Holmes. It's another one in the dirt. Counts 2-2. Two pitch. Swung, hit for a base hit into left field. Pulled by Holmes just over the shortstop Brazier. Looked like it was a changeup from Miramontes that he just kind of touched up and away, served it into left for a 2-out hit. I'll bring up the catcher, Joey Spence. Lefty-lefty matchup here against Spence. First pitch to him, fouled straight back 0-1. The 1 pitch. Breaking ball missed off the inside corner. The NKU fans here wanted that pitch, as did Miramontes, I'd imagine. Called the ball. It's 1-1. 1-1 pitch is pulled foul early down the right field line out of play. Miramontes has his bat sped up here. Another 1-2 pitch to Joey Spence. It'll be a quick pickoff look over at first base. Holmes back in. Holmes not much of a threat to run. He's 5 for 6 on the year, stolen bases. Here's the 1-2 pitch to Joey Spence. It's up in the zone, misses high on an off speed. Two-two pitch to Spence. Just fouled off on a check swing, barely got a piece. It's actually a ball in the dirt. From my angle, it looked like a foul ball. Bounced in there. 3-2. No, it was called a foul ball. See, I was right. The scoreboard was wrong. It was a foul ball. It's 2-2. Another quick pickoff. It's a better move that time for Miramontes. Slower reaction diving back in for Holmes. Back in there safely, though. 2-2 to Spence. Ooh, that missed just barely. NKU fans again wanted the call. Runs the count full, 3-2. Payoff pitch coming from Miramontes. Hit on the ground. Good stop by Thomas at first base. He pops up, steps on the bag to retire the side. E.J. Miramontes is through 4. He's hung 3 consecutive zeros. The only hit he's given up was a leadoff home run and a 2-out single in the 4th. Norse continue to lead 2-1. We'll see if they can get some more off of Eric Imke as we head to the 5th here at the Horizon League tournament. Here in the 5th inning, it's the top of the order for NKU. First pitch to Pierce Bowerly's taken for a ball. 1-0 to Bowerly. Good take up and away that time. So Imke falls behind 2-0. It's been 2 straight zeros for the Norse after scoring in each of the first 2 innings. See if they can't give EJ Miramontes a little more pad. 2-0. Misses inside. It's 3-0 on Bowerly. Rio pitch from Eric Imke is taken for a strike. Bowerly spun out of the way, but catches the inside corner. Bowerly stands very close to the plate, as you could imagine. I mean, a guy that's been hit by pitch 27 times. I mean, you got to stand right on top of it. 3-1. Bowerly pops it up. Back behind the plate. Spence has it read and makes the catch. So Bowerly ahead 3-0. Pops out for out number 1.
Kentucky, the catcher, Jake Pollock.
Bring up Jake Pollock. He's been quiet in his first 2 ABs. Got a ground out and a fly out. First pitch. Misses inside. Pollock at .488 on base percentage through the regular season. Swings, fouls that one straight back. 643 slugging, by far led the team in that category. That's why his OPS was so astronomically high. Failed to reach base so far this afternoon. 1-1, yanked down and away by Imke, 2-1. Wright State and Oakland will play after this game. 2-1 pitch to Pollock. Takes it down in the dirt, 3-1. The play-in game yesterday, Oakland and Youngstown State played, the 4 and 5 teams, and Oakland crushed Youngstown. Kind of a surprising result. Oakland has had a nightmare of a year. 3-1 pitch is caught a strike on the inside corner. Count runs full on Pollock. He didn't like the call. And you got Youngstown State, who just swept Wright State to end the regular season. Then you have Oakland coming and beating them 10-2 was the final score. Payoff pitch to Pollock is tapped in front of the plate on a little check swing. Right back to Imke, who will shovel to first base for the out. That's 2 bad luck at bats for the Norse. I mean, you had Bowerly ahead 3-0, ends up popping out to the catcher. Then on a 3-2 pitch, on a pitch that probably was not in the zone, Pollock stayed dinky little check swing ground out. And there are 2 outs here in the 5th. Here comes Josh Williams, the hottest Norse coming into this game. The team leader in hits, .333 average coming into the game. And the one Norse that I think benefits the most from the weather conditions here today. Big swing and a miss on a fastball up. It is a steady, strong wind blowing out to right. 0-1 to Williams. Down in the dirt, 1-1. Hit on hard to first base. Picked on one hop over to the bag is Hadley for the 3rd out. Eric Imke has settled in for Milwaukee. He's through 5 with 2 earned runs. EJ Miramontes is through 4 with 1 earned run. He will be back out there in what has really turned into a pitcher's duel here in the opening round of the Horizon League tournament. It's NKU and Milwaukee, 2-1. NKU leads. We're halfway home. EJ Miramontes back to the bump here in the bottom of the fifth. Through 4 innings strong so far. Pitch count sitting at 71. You would love if you could get 2 more innings out of EJ Miramontes here if you're Dizzy Payton. First pitch here, the fifth, is a strike. Top of the order here for Oakland. It's Grant Ross, who has homered on the first at-bat of the game and walked a 1 pitch. Down in the dirt, down and in. It's 1-1. One. Call the ball, 2-1. Two-one pitch in there for a strike. It's 2-2 here on Ross. Miramontes home with the 2-2. Just a check swing, and it's going to land fair. Oh, my goodness. That's going to be down the line and extra bases. Ross hits first, heads for second with the luckiest double in the history of baseball. That was a check swing pop-up that went over the head of Ethan Thomas and landed directly on top of the line. That is unbelievable. It's just the 3rd hit for Milwaukee. It's the 2nd hit for Ross, and a leadoff double now for Charlie Marion. And now Miramontes will get a visit here. NKU pitching coach. Miramontes did everything right in that at-bat. Just a brutal outcome. Mound visit over. Charlie Marion now digs in for Milwaukee. Lefty with Miramontes. He steps off.
You gotta move him here.
First pitch to Marion. Swung fouled off. Just a little cue shot. Foul behind home plate. Miramontes jumps ahead 0-1. It's another Milwaukee hitter just out in front. A 1 to Marion. Hit into the outfield for a base hit. Rounding third and scoring is Ross. It's a game-tying RBI single for Charlie Marion. Looped it over the second baseman, Harrison. And the leadoff double scores just one batter later. The game is tied. Here's Dylan O'Connell now. First pitch to O'Connell's hit on the ground off of his foot. It's a foul ball. The 1 to O'Connell is in for a strike. 0-2 the count. Oh, 2 pitch. Changeup misses away. 1-2. One, two to O'Connell. He swings, fouls it away, right side. Out of play. Another 1-2 to Dylan O'Connell. He takes down. Every NKU fan in attendance thought that was a strike. Counts 2-2. 2-2. Hit in the air to right. Williams, long way to go for it. He looks up. It's off the wall. Heading for third. Ball just now picked up. Williams throws it in. Stopping at third is Marion. It's a double for Dylan O'Connell. And big trouble here for NKU. Double, single, double to begin the fifth for Milwaukee. Just now, some stirring in the NKU bullpen. Kibler, the batter. First pitch was a ball from Miramontes. 1-0 is another ball. Kibler was hitting the head his last time up. That loaded the bases. Miramontes was able to pitch out of it. The lead already lost 2-2, but this would be some type of Houdini act for Miramontes to get out of this with no more harm. Kibler, the highest OPS on the team for Milwaukee. 2-0 pitch from Miramontes. Swung on and it's taken. Check swing into the zone for a strike. Two one. That's a ball down and away. 3-1. Three one to Kibler. Swing and a miss. Wow, that pitch was not a strike. Kibler way too aggressive in that scenario. Gifts Miramontes another strike. It's 3-2. Payoff pitch from EJ Miramontes is down in the dirt. It's ball 4. Kibler's on base again. He loads the bases again. And with nobody out, the bags are loaded. That's Braden Horn, the batter. And here comes Dizzy Payton. 4+ innings for EJ Miramontes. Looked great. Gave up a leadoff home run to begin the game. There was nothing after that. But with the bases loaded and nobody out, 1 run already in here in the 5th, Dizzy Payton is going to head out to the mound and take the ball from his graduate left-hander. It's going to be some type of ovation here for Miramontes, and indeed it is. Every NKU fan on their feet as EJ exits. Be Elijah Green, the pitcher for NKU. Dizzy Payton going to his 2 best arms on the roster. The only 2 guys on the roster with more than 33 innings pitched. They both are up in the 50s. Miramontes, with his outing today, up into the 60s. Eli Green comes in, 55 innings pitched on the year. It's ERA 6.5. It's inflated because of the non-conference, but 49 strikeouts, has walked 31 in the 55 innings. Final warm-up tosses for Green. It's going to be Braden Horn. Came into this one at 309. 31 RBIs. OPS of 834. Has fluctuated a little bit through his first 2 ABs. Big spot here, as you can imagine. First pitch from Green to Horn is a fastball up. Misses. 1-0. Green in the imposing figure up there on the mound. 6'5" right-hander. Gets great extension. 0-1. Or 1-0 rather, I should say. That misses. 2-0. Nowhere to put Horn. Thomas playing pretty shallow at first base. 2-0 to Horn. He's down in the dirt. 3-0. Three-0 pitch from Green. That's a strike on the outside corner. Just tickled the edge. Green now trying to work his way back into the at-bat. Still nowhere to put Horn. Got to think he might be swinging here 3-1. 3-1. Inside ball 4. 5-pitch walk for Horn. As Green walks in a run, it's 3-2.
John.
Here's Hadley now. First baseman takes a ball. One 0 to Hadley. Swing and a miss. On a fastball, came up empty. One pitch to Hadley. Swing and it's called a strike at the plate. I think he also, it's a check swing. I think he went. Either way, it's 1-2. Green jumps ahead. One-two pitch is down in the dirt. Good block by Pollock. It's 2-2. Another 2-2 pitch. It's up and in. Counts full. NKU trying to prevent things from unraveling here. 2 runs already in. Bases loaded, nobody out still. Payoff pitch to Hadley. Swing and a foul tip. Not caught by Pollock. Stays alive. Pollock just unable to hang on. And we'll do the 3-2 again. Another payoff from Green to Hadley. That's in the dirt ball 4. Elijah Green, back-to-back walks to begin the outing. 2 runs scored, both runs charged to Miramontes. 3 runs in on the inning. It's 4-2.
For Milwaukee, second baseman number 3, Tate Schmidt. And man of the unit. And thank you, shot left, another shot, top the and the and it means for this time to get the bachelor.
Tate Schmidt now the batter. Base is still loaded. First pitch from Green. Schmidt swings, pops it up. Left side, Wang chasing after it, but it's going to land on the foul side. Counts 0-1. A 1 to Schmidt. Breaking ball misses up. Too high. 1-1. 1-1. Breaking ball high again. It's unfortunately just a familiar story here for NKU. Green trying to battle his way through this. Major command troubles here. 2-1. It's off the outside corner. It's 3-1. Three one to Schmidt. That's in for a strike. Counts full. Green's been in the zone a little bit. It's not like they've been completely uncompetitive at bats, but it's all about making a pitch when he has to. It's a pivotal pitch here. 3-2. Chop to second base. Harrison has it. They go to second for one. Return to first. Not in time. They get one out. A run scores. It's 5-2 Milwaukee. Very nearly turned to double play. They'll take the one out, I guess. 5-2. Runners on the corners. There's one out. Christian Holmes, the shortstop. First one from Green. He shows bunt, pulls it back. Pitch missed away. 1-0. Looks like it's Gannon Wentz getting loose in the NKU bullpen behind Green here. 1-0. Bunt shown again. He gets it down, but it's foul. Fouls it straight back. One pitch to Holmes. Another bunt. He pops it up. Thomas makes a sliding catch for the out. Green also dove. They kind of collided there on the ground. But Thomas was the one that made the underhand catch on the slide. They both appear to be okay. And Holmes trying to get down a bunt. Gifts an out to NKU. Interesting to see where that ball went if it landed. It's a lot of spin on it. I don't know if it would have gone foul or what, but very glad to have the out is Green. It's the 9-hole hitter, Joey Spence now. First pitch missed up and in. One 0. Spence hits it into the gap. That's going to split the gap and go all the way to the wall. One run is in, getting the wave home from third, and scoring is Schmidt. And a killer of a 2-run double from the 9-hole hitter Joey Spence to make it 7-2. It's a 6th spot in the inning for Milwaukee. Well, close the book on Miramontes. 4+ innings, 5 earned runs. Now back to the top of the order with Ross, who's homered in the game. Takes a strike from Green on the outside corner. A 1 to Ross. Big breaking ball misses high. One to Ross. He swings, hits it down the line. That's falling, fair ball. That's going to be extra bases for Ross. He slides into second base just ahead of the throw with another RBI double. Spence scores from second. It's a 7-run inning, and Milwaukee has opened up an 8-2 lead. Here comes Dizzy Payton. Gannon Wentz had been warming in the NKU bullpen, and he will get the call as Green comes in relief, inheriting bases loaded, nobody out. He gets 2 outs, but 6 runs score while he's in. It's now 8-2. Runner on second base, 2 outs. It's Gannon Wentz in from the NKU bullpen here in the 5th. Gannon Wentz in to face Charlie Marion. First pitch is a fastball at the top of the zone for a strike. Wentz kind of that 3/4 sidearm delivery. Different look than the other Norse pitchers that have pitched so far. 0-1, hit hard to center field. That's in the gap. It's going to be a 3rd straight double for Milwaukee, a 3rd straight RBI double. As Ross comes in to score, Marion atop second base. It's an 8 spot here in the 5th for Milwaukee, and it's 9-2. Marion goes opposite field. Puts it in between Wang and Nowak. Now it's Dylan O'Connell. First pitch to him. Taken for a strike. O'Connell, the junior from Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Played at Western Kentucky before heading to Milwaukee. 0-1 from Wentz. Outside. 1-1. One. Fouled off by O'Connell. 1-2 pitch from Wentz. Smoked in the air to left. Wang back toward the gap, chasing after it. It's going to get down and plug the gap again. O'Connell hits second, heads for third. He'll be in there with a head-first dive. It's an RBI triple for Dylan O'Connell, and the runs just keep coming from Milwaukee. It's 9 on the inning. They lead at 10-2. That's 4 straight extra base hits to drive in a run for Milwaukee.
Today's first man hitter number 27, Dominic Kibler.
First pitch now to Kibler's popped up. Underneath it, Brazier makes the catch and mercifully puts the inning to an end. What a nightmare of a 5th inning for NKU. Miramontes came in dealing, loaded the bases. Eli Green came in, walked 3 in a row. And then the hit parade began for Milwaukee. 4 straight extra base hits. Just an offensive onslaught. And NKU, who came into the inning with a 1-run lead, now has to make up 8 runs. Eric Imke back to the mound for Milwaukee as we head to the 6th here on the Northerner. Well, the Norths have some work to do here in the 6th. Marcus Harrison will lead it off against Imke. Swings, fouls it away. Imke now has 68 pitches through 5 innings plus 1 pitch. He's really settled in after the Norths scored off of him in each of the first 2 innings. He's hung 4 straight zeros. That one bounces in there to Harrison. It's 1-1. Reset the pitch clock here. 1-1 on the way to Harrison. He swings, fouls it straight back again. 1-2. One two to Harrison. Swing and a foul tip off the glove of the catcher. Spence and back into the netting. So Harrison stays alive, 1-2. Thomas on deck behind him. 1-2 pitch from Imke. Good take by Harrison down in the dirt. Little check swing. Held up. Two. Another good take from Harrison on a fastball below the zone. Payoff from Imke is a called strike 3 on the inside corner. Marcus Harrison doesn't like it. Harrison battled to make it full. Imke made a pitch for out number 1. Ethan Thomas, the batter. RBI single his first time up. Gave the Norse a 1-0 lead. First pitch. He takes a strike on the outside corner. A 1. Swings, fouls it away right side out of play. Imke jumps ahead 0-2. No 2 pitch to Thomas. Swing chopped foul, third base side. No 2. Down in the dirt. 1-2. One-two pitch from Imke to Thomas. He is hit in the air to center, falling fast, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Ethan Thomas has his second hit of the afternoon, and a one-out base runner for NKU.
Now batting for Northern Kentucky, center fielder, +5, Mark Novak.
Here's Mark Nowak. First one from Imke. Nowak takes a front door breaking ball over the inside corner for a strike. Oh, 1. Nowak fouls it straight back out of play. Imke ahead 0-2 here on Nowak. The pitch is down and in. Good take. The Milwaukee fans sure wanted that call. Didn't get it. 1-2. Nowak swings, hits it in the air left. It's not going anywhere, though. Caught in shallow left field by Horn for out number 2.
Now batting for Northern Kentucky, designated hitter number 36, Landon Springmeyer.
Landon Springmeyer, the batter, a little check swing, gets past the pitcher. Glove flip to retire Springmeyer. That's another just accidental check swing contact. And Tate Schmidt on the glove flip retires Springmeyer and retires the side. So NKU fails to respond after giving up 9 runs in the bottom of the 5th. And we head to the bottom of the 6th, 10-2 here at Nischwitz Stadium. Brandon Wentz back on the bump to begin the 6th inning, and he's greeted with a first pitch base hit to right field by Horn to lead off the inning. It was just an absolute hit parade for Milwaukee in the bottom of the 5th, and it seems to have continued here in the 6th. Hadley now the batter. Takes one down and in from Wentz. One 0 to Hadley. Fastball up and away. Misses 2-0. Quick pickoff look at first. Back in there is Horn. Two 0. Popped up. Backhand out of play. Counts 2-1 here on John Hadley the 6th. 2-1 to Hadley. Pick off again. Horn back in there safely. Two one. Swing and a miss on a good breaking ball diving down and in from Wentz. Really half-hearted swing from Hadley. Two-two pitch from Wentz. Down and in on Hadley. Gets away from Pollock. Moving up to second base on a wild pitch. His Horn. Counts 3-2. Now runner in scoring position for Hadley. Payoff from Wentz. Popped up. Left side. Bowerly gives it a look. Over in foul territory. He makes the catch. 4 out number 1. Wentz battles back to retire Hadley.
Now batting for Milwaukee, second baseman number 3, Tate Schmidt.
Tate Schmidt now the batter. 7-hitter for Milwaukee. First pitch from Wentz is fouled away by Schmidt. Left side out of play. Oh, 1. That's a fastball at the top of the zone for a strike. From Wentz, it's 0-2. Oh, 2. Backdoor breaking ball in the outside corner. Strike 3 called. Wentz retires Schmidt on 3 pitches. 2 outs here in the 6th.
Oh.
Here's Christian Holmes now, the shortstop. Takes a breaking ball out of the zone from Wentz. 1-0. Another down and away miss for Wentz. It's 2-0 here on Holmes. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Counts 2-1 here on Christian Holmes. The shortstop who made an excellent play in the first inning to rob Jake Pollock of a base hit. Two one. Fastball off the inside corner from Wentz. It's 3-1. Holmes takes a strike on 3-1 to run the count full. Payoff pitch from Wentz. So runners on the corners, 2 outs for the catcher. Joey Spence, who had a backbreaker of a 2-run double, really opened the floodgates in the 5th. Drove in 2 runs. First pitch to him here is a strike on the outside corner. 10 runs on 10 hits for Milwaukee. 6 hits for NKU. Just 2 runs to show for it. 0-1. Winslow look back to first. Diving back in there is Holmes. Oh, 1. Hit the other way, down the line, and twisting foul. Counts now 0-2 on Joey Spence. No 2 pitch to Spence. Fouled off left side. Just taking second base, just because why not? Wentz didn't even give him a look. I mean, Holmes could have walked to second base. So that's a stolen base, I guess, for Holmes. Counts 0-2 here on Spence. He hits it deep to left, right. Down the line it goes, looking up, and it's gone. It's a 3-run home run for Joey Spence. What a day for Spence out of the 9-hole. A 2-run double his last time up, and he hooks a 3-run home run down the right field line to give Milwaukee a 13-2 lead. This is very quickly took a turn for the absolute worst for NKU. 12 runs allowed in the last inning and 2/3 for NKU. They now find themselves in danger of getting mercy ruled after 7. Gannon Wentz will exit. The lefty had been warming in the NKU bullpen. We'll tell you about the new pitcher after this. This has been tough to watch. New pitcher for NKU is Gerald Hansen. Lefty comes in to face the top of the order for Milwaukee. It's Grant Ross. Counts 1-1. Base is empty here after a 3-run home run from Joey Spence. Has made it 13-2. 1-1, fouled away by Ross. Hansen jumps ahead 1-2. Hansen, a senior from Roseville, California. Pitched at Cal State Northridge before coming to NKU. His 1-2 is on the ground. Brazier up with it at shortstop, but he bobbles the ball. Throws across the diamond, not in time. Wow. A chance to get out of the inning. That's going to be an E6 on Brazier. So the inning continues here for Marion. First pitch is a strike from Hansen. Oh, 1. Fastball below the zone, 1-1. Down and away on Marion. Two one. Hit on the ground. Thomas, a backhand, scoops it up, steps on the bag to retire the side. 3 more runs score on a Joey Spence 3-run home run. And the NKU Norse now with urgent work to do. They must score at least 2 runs to keep this game going. We head to the 7th. NKU down by 11. Head to the top of the 7th. NKU must score 2 runs to keep this game going. Eric Imke back on the mound for Milwaukee. Going for a complete game here in the Horizon League tournament. The pitch count is at 83 right now for the right-hander Imke. He gets 8, 9, and 1 in the NKU order. Jackson Wang will lead it off. Imke pumps in a strike, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 to Wang. He swings, lines it over the third baseman's head for a base hit. Welcome back, Jackson Wang, his first hit back. And he starts off the 7th with a line drive base hit.
Now batting for Northern Kentucky, shortstop Number 15, Alex Razor.
Alex Brazier now stands in. First one to Brazier, taken outside. 1-0. One 0 to Brazier. Swings, hits it on the ground to second. Good stop. The throw to first is in time to retire Brazier. Beautiful play out there by Tate Schmidt. Looked like a base hit off the bat for Brazier. Ranged over to his left, cut it off, and made the throw for an all-important out number 1. Wang moves up to second. And it's the top of the order now for NKU with Bowerly. First one to Bowerly is down. 1-0. One 0 to Bowerly. Called strike over the inside corner. One pitch to Bowerly, way inside. Pulls his arm out of the way at the last second. Two one pitch to Pierce Bowerly. Another one way inside. Gets out of the way. It's 3-1. Three one to Bowerly. He swings, pops it up. Behind home plate, Spence is under it. Makes the catch for out number 2. It's the second catcher pop Bowerly has hit into today. That time on a 3-1 pitch. Now the last chance for the Norse. It's Jake Pollock.
7.
The player of the year in the Horizon League has been held completely dormant here in this one. Norse have to score 2 runs to avoid getting mercy ruled here in the 7th. Wang leads off of second base. It's a first pitch breaking ball strike to Pollock. Oh, 1 to Pollock. Swings, fouls it away right side. NKU down to their last strike here. Eric Imke trying to twirl a complete game. The 0-2 pitch to Pollock. He misses high. One, two from Imke to Pollock. Pollock fouls it away. Stays alive, 1-2. Another 1-2 pitch from Imke. Pollock hits it on the ground to second base. In the hole, going to be a tough play for Tate. Throw across the diamond is just in time to get Jake Pollock and end the game. NKU's going to challenge it because why not? They lose the game if not. Ball wasn't hit very hard. The second baseman, Tate, was shifted on the left field side of the second base bag, made a sliding stop, threw across the diamond on a couple of hops. And live, I thought it beat Pollock. I thought Pollock was out. NKU's going to challenge it. Tate already made a really nice play in the seventh to retire Brazier. Play currently being reviewed here. This indeed is upheld. The game would be over, and Milwaukee would be on to the winner's bracket to play tomorrow, and NKU would have to play later tonight in the loser's bracket against the loser between Wright State and Oakland, which is the game up next here at Nischwitz. We've come to a verdict. Call's confirmed, and the game is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for one of the best traditions in sports. So stand up, stretch out, and sing along. It is Take Me Out to the Ball.
There's no mercy rule in the Horizon League tournament. Game's got to go the full 9. So NKU challenges just to try to make some offense. Yeah, that's clearly I didn't get the memo. No mercy rule here in the tournament. We head to the bottom of the 7th. Milwaukee lead it by 11.
Dylan O'Connell.
Oh, we head to the bottom of the 7th. It's mutually agreed that there is no mercy rule in the Horizon League tournament, as Milwaukee holds an 11-run lead over NKU. It's 12 unanswered runs for Milwaukee over the last 2 innings. So Dylan O'Connell leading it off for Milwaukee. He swings, hits it to second base. And Harrison commits an error. Wow. So last 2 ground balls put in play, one to Brazier, one to Harrison. They've both been bobbled. Harrison was playing on the left field side of second base in the shift, and it would have been tough to throw out Dylan O'Connell. You had to think that his speed was in the back of Harrison's mind. And now we see Dylan O'Connell on first base as the lead runner. He's almost assuredly going to be running here, but almost, I mean, up by 11, he actually probably won't be. First pitch from Hansen is in for a strike. Hansen, pickoff move to O'Connell. Back in there standing. Oh, one from Hansen. Big breaking ball in there for a strike. It's 0-2. Another look to O'Connell there at first base for Hansen. Got the retired numbers on the wall here at Wright State. Got Joe Smith, Brian Anderson, a couple major leaguers. Big major leaguer from Milwaukee, Dalton Varsho, their biggest name. Multiple-time Gold Glove winner in MLB. One of the most versatile defenders in MLB. I mean, came up as a catcher. He's won Gold Gloves in the outfield. And how many guys have done that? Counts 0-2 here on Kibler. 0-2 on the way from Hansen is fouled straight back. Hansen ahead on Kibler here, 0-2. The pitch, chopped foul, first base side. Another 0-2 from Hansen. Popped up, left side out of play. Another 0-2 here from Hansen to Kibler. Breaking ball outside, down and away. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Kibler goes down on strikes as Gerald Hansen picks up the K. There's one out here in the seventh. First at bat of the afternoon for Cade Polkowski. Came in as a defensive replacement in left field. Replaced Braden Horn. So first AB here. Takes the first pitch ball up in the zone. Counts 1-0. One 0. Called a strike at the bottom of the zone. One 1. Swing and a miss from Polkowski. Counts 1-2. Hansen, home with the 1-2. Runner goes, pitches a ball. Throw from Pollock is on the bag and in time. Pollock nails O'Connell. It's just the fourth time he's been thrown out all year. And the player of the year in the Horizon League shows off the cannon for out number 2. Hansen now with 2 outs in the inning, delivers the 2-2. Down in the dirt, bounced in front of the plate. Counts full. Playoff from Hansen. Hit it the other way through the 5-6 hole for a base hit for Polkowski. Worked the at-bat, got a pitch he could handle, hit it through the hole the other way. Now it'll bring up John Hadley, the 6th. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Hansen versus Hadley. First pitch down in the dirt, 1-0. 1-0 pitch, another one down and away. Check swing on the 2-0. Called a ball. No appeal. Three-zero pitch is in there for a strike. Counts 3-1. The pitch in there for a strike on the outside corner. Count is now full. Payoff pitch is down in the dirt, ball 4. Hadley's on. Polkowski up to second.
Second baseman number 3.
Now Tate Schmidt, who made 2 wonderful plays at second base in the top half of the inning, stands in now against Gerald Hansen. First pitch, breaking ball in for a strike. 0-1. One fastball on the ground that's going to get through the hole into right field. Williams up with it. Runner coming home. Throw from Williams will be late. Scoring from second is Polkowski on the RBI single from Tate Schmidt. It's 14-2.
Now batting for Milwaukee, getting shortstop number 20, Christian Foley.
Counts 0-1 on Christian Holmes. Fouled a ball off his foot on the first pitch. The 0-1 grounded to Brazier. Up with it. Throws across in time to retire the side. Pretty good job by Hansen. Allows one run on the RBI single, but gets out of it. It's 14-2 as we head to the eighth. We'll be back after this here on the Northerner. Of the eighth inning here at Wright State. Josh Williams leading it off, now joined by Chris Henderson up here in the booth. How's it going, Chris?
Good, how are you?
Good. Well, I mean, I've been better, you know.
Yeah, can't complain.
14-2, but glad to be here. Horizon League tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Great venue here at Nischwitz Stadium.
Good crowd, too.
Continuing to fill up here's the host school, Wright State, takes on Oakland here. It's a 3 o'clock first pitch. 2-1 to Williams. It's hit on the ground up the middle. Schmidt ranging over again. Backhand throw to first. That one gets away. And Williams had made a turn. He'll get back to first. So all the plays that Schmidt had made can't quite make that throw, and Williams is a leadoff base runner.
Definitely need a lot to go on for us in order to come back.
They get to the bullpen. Eric Emke is out of the game. Brought in Aiden Fishnick. ERA just under 5. First one here to Harrison is a strike. Quiet day for Harrison as well, along with so many other Norse. 0-1. Harrison swings, hits it on the ground to third. They go to second for 1. Return throw to first in time. That's a double play. That's a all-encompassing play right there.
Yeah. Definitely going to be the biggest Wright State fans in the second game.
Absolutely. I mean, if NKU gets Oakland in tonight's elimination game, you like your chances a lot more than if they were playing Wright State.
Yeah, we did put up 30 runs back at Friendship Field on Oakland. So very promising.
Just looking for something here in the late innings to give a little bit of momentum. You don't want to just be walking into that game tonight not having scored a run in your last 7 innings. You do want to find some type of silver lining here. Only 4 outs for NKU now. Ethan Thomas, the batter.
It looks like we got Will Franklin warming up in the bullpen for NKU.
Thomas takes a ball down in the dirt. One 0 to Thomas. He swings, hits it, caught by the third baseman. Soft line drive out. Put away there by Ross, and the sides retired in the 8th. The Norse have not scored since the 2nd inning, and they trail by 12 as we head to the bottom of the 8th here on the Northerner.
Bottom of the 8th is just getting underway. Will Franklin pitching for the Norse against Milwaukee Joey Spence. First pitch is fouled back. 0-1. It's my first time doing a radio broadcast, so getting my feet a little wet. Second pitch, it's the ball outside. So there's another ball, making the count 2-1. And he throws a strike right down the middle for strike two. Count is 2-2, looking to put Joey Spence away. And there's another ball. Full count here for Joey Spence. Will Franklin looking to punch him out here. Definitely not much life left here for the Norris, unfortunately. As there's another ball. Fouled back. There's another foul. Off to the right. Definitely not much to say for this performance of NKU, but hoping to win the elimination game and keep our tournament hopes alive. And he walks him. So runner on first.
Panic for Milwaukee. Baseman number 8, Grant Ross.
Grant Ross is up to bat for Milwaukee. Yeah. 2-2 count here. Strikes him out.
Good pitch by Franklin there on the outside corner. Looks like his chain broke.
Oh,
Yeah, his chain exploded on him.
not something you see every day. What number is that? 22. Charlie Marion up to bat for Milwaukee. Or wait, is that 22? Yeah, Charlie Marion up to bat for Milwaukee. 1 out away here in the bottom of the 8th. What'd you get over there?
It's called Roosters, I think. I've never had it before.
Oh,
It's chicken. It's pretty good, really good.
nice.
I like chicken. So
Heck yeah. Also a big fan of chicken here. 1-0 count here. Oh, what just happened? Oh. Strike there for Will Franklin. also known as Tyrone, is what our dugout likes to call him.
Really? How did that happen?
Uh, no clue. I think it's from the Backyardigans. I don't know if you've
Hmm.
seen that when you were a kid.
Yeah, of course.
There's Tyrone is on
Interesting.
in that movie or TV show, I should say. So that brings back memories for
Did he
anyone.
just like Tyrone, or
I think so. I don't
Yeah.
know exactly where he got
Yeah,
his name from, but I just being
that's
in the dugout,
yeah.
taking pictures for them, I have some interesting names.
Back-to-back Ks for Franklin. High fastball struck him out.
Milwaukee. Center fielder number 2.
Sun is coming out. The skies are clearing. Looking to be a nice afternoon and evening here at Nischwitz Stadium.
Yeah, still breezy.
Yes.
A little chilly, especially in the shade, but sun finally did come out.
Wright State provided us with a nice tent here, as there was a strike. 2 outs away in the bottom of the eighth. 0-1 count.
God.
Fouls went off. 0-2 count, looking to punch out Dylan O'Connell. I really wish there was a mercy rule so we didn't have to sit through this pain, but
And not only that, I mean, NKU's forced to use Will Franklin now, another arm in their bullpen, when they have to play another game here today. That's really the strategic reason as to why you'd rather have the mercy rule. But yeah, it has been hard to watch because both of us as NKU students, it's a
yes.
it's a hard one to swallow here. But they got another crack at it tonight.
Hoping to win that one and keep our tournament hopes alive. There's a ball outside. 2-2 count. 2 outs away here in the bottom of the eighth still.
Boy.
O'Connell fouls that one. Out. Joey Yelnick over there grabbing my backpack for me from the dugout. What a guy.
He really is. I mean, most SIDs at most schools do one sport, maybe two. Does them all.
Why not? Why not do them all? Appreciate it.
And a photographer as well. I mean,
Exactly.
does everything. O'Connell takes the 2-2 away. Counts full on Dylan O'Connell here from Will Franklin. 2 strikeouts in the inning.
Looking for his third here. Runner on first as well. Fouls that one back. We can share the sheet. Full count here. Here's the pitch. And walks him.
Left that just left that fastball just barely off the outside corner.
Not batting for Milwaukee. 27, Dominic Kibler. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. There's a ball, hits the left field. Wing under it, catches it for the last out.
Good job by Will Franklin. 2 strikeouts in the inning, hangs a 0. We head to the 9th. Only 12 runs NKU needs. It's 14-2.
Oh. Mark Nowak to bat for the Norse. First pitch of the swinging strike.
Down to their last 3 outs here in KU. Still Aiden Fishnick on the mound for the Panthers.
Fishnick. That's a funny last name.
I agree. Good take on a breaking ball just off the outside corner from Nowak. Counts 1-1.
Nowak fouls that off. 1-2 count. Not much action here for the Norse, but there's still hope in the elimination game to put up some runs. Fire these bats up.
Nothing is guaranteed, of course,
Not at all.
especially after Youngstown State swept Wright State. But you got to imagine it's going to be Oakland that NKU sees in the elimination game later tonight.
Would be very surprising if we face Wright State tonight on their home turf here.
Swing and a miss. Nowak goes down on strikes. And, I mean, that would be absolute worst case scenario. Because, I mean, obviously, you said earlier, if Oakland beats Wright State, obviously we can beat Wright State. But,
Exactly.
you don't want to see Wright State tonight.
Not at all. Especially in an elimination game, both teams are going to do their absolute best to win. But if Wright State gets eliminated today on their home turf, definitely some hope for NKU.
It's going to be interesting to see what NKU does in the elimination game tonight as far as pitching goes.
Exactly.
They've used their 2 best pitchers, Miramontes and Green, already, as well as a couple bullpen arms. Pinch hitter here for NKU.
Braden Rogers. Jackson Wang on deck for the Norse. Hoping to get something out of the ninth inning. There's a ball fouled away. 0-2 count with 1 out. There's a ball just outside. 1-2 count here for Braden Rogers. Definitely a windy day. The ball will be carrying here tonight. Should be interesting what the wind has in factor.
We saw it in the first batter of the bottom of the first, the leadoff homer for Milwaukee. So opposite field hit didn't look like it was hit all that well, but just carried all the way out. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Rogers down on strikes. It's back-to-back Ks for Fishnick to begin the ninth. Now Jackson Wang will step in representing the last chance for NKU here in this one.
Now batting
Um,
for Northern Kentucky. For 26, Jackson Wang.
and like we said, Wright State Oakland is up next to see who we face in the elimination game tonight. As there's a ball outside. 1-0 count.
Wang lined a base hit last time up. His first hit since coming back from the injury.
Definitely good to see Jackson Wang back in the lineup.
Missed about half the season.
Yeah.
A long time.
I think he was dealing with a oblique injury, I heard.
And what a time to come back. You know, you're the highest pressure games of the year. Hits one to center. O'Connell is under it. And he puts it away. And that will do it. Milwaukee beats NKU 14-2 in the opening round game. They'll move on to the winner's bracket to take on the winner of Wright State and Oakland coming up next. NKU heads to the loser's bracket to take on the loser of that game tonight at 7 p.m., a game that we will have for you here on the Northerner this evening. Norse got out to a 2-1 lead. Gave up 13 unanswered runs after.
Yeah, that fifth inning definitely wasn't our best friend there.
Well, NKU will just await the loser between the Raiders and the Golden Grizzlies. And Chris, thanks for joining me. Maybe you'll be back tonight. You never know.
Having me.
All the more reason to tune back in for NKU's game later tonight. I mean, they're playing for their lives now. No time for mistakes. It's the elimination game coming up later tonight. Until then, for my partner Chris Henderson, my name is Ben Burdette, saying so long for now here from Nischwitz Stadium. We'll see you later tonight. Thanks for listening here today.